when you've heard quite a lot arrive and leave and come back, I said I'd never be one of those people who say I'd heard that the first time round, but I am now one of those people, musically certainly anyway, or politically and all sorts. I suppose I'm old enough to remember all that. I get a bit cheesed off with that kind of chart thing where there's very breathy, I'm broken, confessional, obviously to make money because you're releasing it, but obviously maybe for some catharsis as well, but that kind of close to the microphone singing thing with a very sparse background. Now, that brings me to Lola Young, whose new album, I'm Only Effing Myself. Now, I could say the word fucking, haha, but she doesn't. She's got 2 asterisks there. Later on, we'll have an absolute C word. That's the final track, little interlude. Because, you don't want to say that and frighten the horses, do you? Because this is a business. However, Lola Young is somebody who has not pandered to the business as far as the way she looks. And what she's also done is followed her own musical journey. So what you're not getting is those kind of breathy dance type things or braggadocious things. You are getting I Am Hurt. So, there's that kind of, there's a track later on, which is, I think it's not like that anymore. No, it's not. It's Who Effing Cares, which is a bit, I'm really hurt. And, I'm not denigrating or saying you don't, saying I don't probably need to hear about that. But things like F Everyone, it's got the asterisks, so I'm not using the word, has more of a kind of 80s sort of club feel to it. There's also a bit of rock in here. It's a bit of pop, not pop punk, but a bit more of rock on one thing, I think it was. But it does conform sometimes to that feeling, but never in that Craven chart way that so many other people tend to want to do, both male and female, if I may use those words, and indeed I have. It's got something going for it. It's got something a bit different. It opens up musical horizons and says, maybe this is something you'll like. Maybe you've not heard this before. And that is something to really celebrate, even for a man who has such old bones as I do. I welcome this. Just not all of the album. Ta-ta.